who keeps making those videos and onboarding new businesses. That's what we need. It's exactly what we need. People need to want Bitcoin. And so shout out to him for getting that done. Andrew says, I would trust Bitcoin up until a total grid collapse. Never put all your eggs into one basket. I think that's the standard response from a lot of people is that, if the grid goes down, Bitcoin's going to be in trouble. If the grid goes down, we have way more things to worry about than our monetary system. Should you have some money in cash? Yes. But if you have, I'm not saying cash versus Bitcoin. I'm saying your checking account versus Bitcoin. That's what I was getting at. Because if the grid goes down, your checking account's going to be in a much worse place than Bitcoin. Because when the grid comes back on, we're going to have no idea how much money you had in the bank. Probably not. Banks are going to be like, oh, we have no idea. We lost everything. Everything got hacked. Our records are destroyed. We don't know who has the money anymore. Then they're going to try to roll out the new CBDCs. But if you're holding Bitcoin and the grid goes down, when the power comes back on, you're going to have the exact same amount of Bitcoin that you had before. You're going to have the keys to the Bitcoin network that will unlock your Bitcoin that you had before. So I understand what you're saying there, but at the same time, like Bitcoin is a much preferred option than your checkings account. So yes, absolutely. Have some cash around the house. I think that's a no-brainer for most people, because if something does go down just in your local area or widespread, cash is going to be king for depending on how long it takes. Exactly. Everything in the bank will become zero. So I think that's a pretty, I wouldn't say weak argument, but I just think that's what most people think is the play. Like Bitcoin's going to be in trouble if the grid goes down. Well, no, it's not, because every 10 minutes, a new copy of the blockchain gets distributed across the network. So we're never going to lose the information that we had there before, ever. It's way too decentralized. We'll definitely figure it out. But with the banks, we don't know that. They're very centralized. So if something were to happen to them and all their records were destroyed, you might have $100,000 in the bank and they might just say, well, everything's gone. We have no idea who had what. Or they might say, our government is in collapse. We need to take some assets. Oh, you got $100,000 in your checking account? All right. It's ours now. Sorry about that. But we don't have a choice. It's for the greater good. You have to help, especially here in Canada. You have to help out your neighbor here. I wish I would have brought up that video from Trudeau that I saw on the weekend. Did you guys see that? Well, yeah, let's watch it. I'll find it because it kind of ties into what I'm talking about here. Well, I'll watch that quickly. What time is it? 9. But if you don't love me now, copy. Sorry for the little delay here. I'll take maybe some time to give a shout out to everybody who actually went on to their Spotify account, whether they're a podcast listener or not, and left a comment and a review. Actually, the amount of people listening to the podcast have been increasing substantially, but the amount of followers on Spotify was completely stagnant for the last 6 months. So whoever was commenting on there, whoever's leaving a review, it doubled the followers over the weekend. So I very much appreciate that. And if you were somebody who did it and I didn't zap you because, I didn't know you did, make sure to shoot me an email, 88sats@proton.me. Just say, I left a comment here. Here's a screenshot or not. And here's how you can zap me, and I'll send you 1,000 sats. So that I'm going to carry that forward too. If you got some time today, just go to your Spotify quickly, leave a nice review or just any sort of review. Give us 5 stars in Spotify, and then share a screenshot on Nostr or email it to me, and I'll send you some sats for it. It helped. It actually helped, which was surprising to me. So here's the video that surfaced on the weekend. I've watched this probably 10 times already. and I'm sure people have seen this as well, but it's worth watching. So this is Justin Trudeau giving some donuts to the steelworkers here. I don't know, I'm guessing this is in Ontario or Quebec, but let's check this out. Minute 20. Look at this guy. He doesn't care. He's like, this guy's absolutely destroying my life, but you know what? He's giving us free donuts, so I'm just gonna pig out on one for the world to see.
Well, we got donuts over here if you want to thank you for your hard work.
I can bring some for my kids here.
Okay. The 25% tariffs we just brought in on Chinese steel is going to help you out.
That's going to keep my job. What about the 40% taxes I'm paying? And I don't have a doctor.
The $400 million we invested in the electric car means you're going to have a job.
I think you're only here for another year. We won't see you around probably another year.
Well, that's what elections are for.
That's right.
And I look forward to everyone exercising the right to vote.
Yeah.
Basic choice. We're going to invest in you and your job.
I don't believe you for a second.
Dental care? You know anyone who got dental care?
Yeah, I pay for it myself.
Okay.
We're like 3 years behind.
You have a job and coverage?
Yeah,
four
people in my family. Every time we go for a dental visit, it's costing me about $50 in my pocket per person.
Okay.
Why? I have a good job. You're not really doing anything for us, Justin.
Well, actually, we just invested, so 500,000 people haven't been to the dentist. Got to go to the dentist over the past few months.
Probably like my neighbor that doesn't go to work because she's lazy.
You know what?
Doesn't go to work. She lives the same way.
Most Canadians try to stick up for each other, and that's what we're going to keep doing.
Yeah.
Good luck and take care of your family, sir.
No, I'm good. Thank you.
All right.
Have a nice day.
Have a good day, sir. All right. Right, the other guys got the donuts. Excellent.
Holy. If that doesn't boil your blood, I don't know. It's absolutely nuts to me that this man is still somehow in charge of Canada. It absolutely blows my mind. He's like, yeah, you tax me 40% on my income. Why? Can you not? Justin's like, well, we gave free dental to seniors. And the guy's like, oh, probably my neighbor who doesn't work because she's lazy. Well, Canadians need to stick up for each other. I don't know why I did it. I don't know why I torture myself with watching that guy. I don't know why I do it. But yeah, it's here's a donut. Here's free dental for seniors. I mean, we're absolutely destroying your livelihood, but we're looking after the seniors in the country get free dental. That's his response to that. So anyways, that's what we have to deal with in Canada. If you're not in Canada, just be very glad that you're not. Because when I see that guy, when I hear that guy, it makes me sick to my stomach of what he's done to our country here.